Alright, everybody, and we are back once again with the coolest speedrunner that we have, Chill Dragoon. Up next with Escape from Bug Island, an 8% new game. And without any further ado, Dragoon, good luck, have fun.
Sounds good. Time will start. Oh, I'll just let you know when, I guess. It's a little bit of a delay here. Come on. There we go. Time starts. Alrighty. Well, as you mentioned, this is Escape from Bug Island. It is a survival horror game for the Wii about escaping from a bug island. So obviously, if anyone has any issues with creepy crawlies, might not be the best game, but there's also lizard women, dog men, giant gorillas. It's not necessarily all bugs. All right, well, here we go. So you are playing as Ray. Basically, he has the hots for the girl, and she's big into bugs and nerdy stuff in general, so he decides to go with her to this island with his friend Mike, who is a jerk. His friend Mike basically tries to hit on Michelle, even though he knows that Ray has the hots for her. And they end up going off and disappearing for a while, and Ray gets concerned, and so he takes off and tries to find out what's going on. It turns out that the island itself is cursed, and bugs everywhere. So we're going to just keep going here. A few cutscenes. There's a lot of things that just introduce like the next enemies that are coming up. They're usually done in a cutscene form. So we start off with centipedes. Now we have flying fish, because of course, that makes sense. They're relatively easy to dodge, obviously. Most of the things in this game aren't really like hurtful, they're just a nuisance. Like if the flying fish hit you, you end up having to shake them off, just wiggle the Wii remotes around. Well, I probably shouldn't be doing that because that causes you to dodge. But yeah. There's nothing much to it. It's just a lot of fun. It is, I think I mentioned it, it is not a good game by any means, but it is a game that I absolutely adore. I ended up writing the strategy guide for it when it came out because there was like no information that I could find about it online. It was fun. As far as I know, no new information has really come out since, which kind of stinks because there's actually 2 different endings to this game, and I have no idea what the criteria is to get them. So, oh well. Yep, so now we get introduced to the praying mantis. Just dodge around him. I'm hoping well, it's kind of hard for me to see with the hat on, but in this area specifically, there are a bunch of pitfall traps. You can kind of see them. They have like, you can see the outline of where they are, but I'm just hoping I don't run into any of them. Basically, if you go into the little shack there, you end up getting a note that says that the person that wrote the note's friend was eaten by bugs, but she dropped her lighter, which is the item that we're going to be looking for here. Here we get introduced to the nests. They only pop up a few times, but basically I have to not get hit by that. Just knock it down. Come on. The mantis was getting in my way. Yeah, so here's the lighter. And then from here, oh, I guess I didn't kill it, whatever. But yeah, the little shack that we passed by earlier, you end up lighting a lantern, and that kind of clues other people in that you're here. And then the story can progress. Spoiler alert for everything, kind of, but this game is actually a time loop based game. You go through the first time and everyone dies except for you, and then you go through the second time and everyone lives. So that's good. So you'll be seeing me go through and skipping some cutscenes and stuff, and you'll just be seeing characters no longer be there. Because, yeah, a little bit of dead. I think I went too far south. Oh, nope, that was almost perfect. Okay. So yeah, aside from Ray, Mike, and Michelle, there are other people on the island. There's only a few that are surviving left. And here we get introduced to two of them, but I'm going to ignore that.
Try explaining it in English this way.
She's sassy, he's nerdy. And one of them's about to die in like 3 minutes. So basically what they end up saying is the nerdy guy says, "Oh, I've got a top secret weapon that'll really help us out, but I left it in a lockbox. Here's the key, go get it." And it just turns out that it's bug spray. So you just waste your time. Bug spray is actually kind of handy, but yeah, obviously it's not going to do much against the bigger bugs here. Tra-la-la. Okay, lost my direction for a second there. But then, yeah, aside from that, I did actually used to have the world record for this game, as far as I'm aware. Someone has a faster RTA time. I think I still have the fastest IGT, but that doesn't matter. I haven't really competitively done anything with it. It was fun. Here's the gorilla. Nothing much here. If you hit him in the face, he doesn't like it. And it allows you to get a few extra hits in on the side. And he shakes the tree. Oh, he's climbing. Oh, crap. Nope, 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 nope. But yeah, you'll either shake the tree and knock down a bunch of insects. He'll try and grab you. He'll try and punch you. There's a few different things that are going on. He's a very busy creature. The only downside is when he's doing stuff like this, you can't actually hurt him. You'll see me swiping at him sometimes and nothing actually happening. Come on. There we go. Alright, with the gorilla down, he ends up getting chased off by a bunch of bugs that he shakes from the tree and removes a boulder up here. So now we can progress. I think, I can still make that. Alright. We're getting there. This next stage introduces one of the more, well, I suppose half the stuff in this game is motion-based, but it introduces everyone's favorite motion-based thing, balancing. So, yay. Yeah, there's a couple balancing sections in here. You'll see me deliberately tank the second one, and that's intentional. Well, obviously, since I said deliberately. But anyways, yeah, there's a sickle that you need to get to cut down ivy in a certain section, and it's just quicker to fall down instead of trying to go down the right way. Caterpillar. Ah, crap. You also have the world's most powerful flashlight. Yeah, I guess more background information. keep talking with my hands, and it's not working out very well. But yeah, a little bit more background information. The game in Japan is called Necronesia. You'll end up seeing... Did I go too far? I think I went too far. Dang it. There it is. Yeah, you'll see me pick up something later called the Necro Notes, and that's just tied in with this. Balancing. And then yeah, I'm probably gonna get trapped by one of them, but there are little like Venus flytrap, bear traps that you come across. They are a pain. Come on. Where are... I cannot see it. There it is.
Hey, now we're talking.
Yeah, like I said, it's a little bit hard for me to see some things with the mesh, but whatever. So yeah, if you don't tank the second one there, you have to climb down each of those individually. And it just takes a while. Alright, so we got the sickle. I'm gonna wait until I actually need it to open my inventory. One kind of neat thing that they do in this game is you have an active equipped item, but then you can also log items to your like active inventory, and you can just hit a button and cycle between them, which can be pretty handy. So we're just bypassing everything. On the mini-map in the lower right, yellow things are points of interest, orange things are actual like objectives. You might, depending on how things go, you might see like a pinkish diamond-shaped flash that pops up from time to time. Those are actually unlockable items. Depending on how many purple gems you unlock, they'll appear. So you probably won't see too many on your first playthrough, but then future playthroughs you'll be able to see them. And one thing that they added for the US version that they didn't have in the Japanese version, if I remember correctly, is objectives in each stage. You'll see at the end of each one that... I keep doing that. Sorry. But yeah, you'll see... Is this the... That's... Okay, that's the right one. But yeah, you'll see 3 objectives that you can do at the end of each stage, and you just get more purple gems for it. So it's a quicker way to build up your gem inventory. And actually, while I'm here, register that. But yeah, some of the objectives are just really stupid to do, but they're not too bad overall. Come on. It takes forever. Vines are cut. Gonna run across one more caterpillar by the... Oh no, never mind, that's later on. So yeah, like in that one, the options were to find the bat weapon, which you can wrap in barbed wire later on, but I'm gonna be skipping all of that. You don't really need too many items here. And then there's usually things like collect 10 mushrooms. In that earlier stage, one of them was fall in every single one of those pits that I mentioned, which is just really stupid. There's like 8 of them and they're a pain to find. And it's all for nothing. I went through and did 100% of the objectives, and as far as I'm aware, it did not unlock anything. Here's the bug spray. I guess I didn't really need to try and cover my mouth there for coughing, but whatever. But yeah, like I mentioned before, the flies that are around you are just more of a nuisance than anything. They don't actually hurt you, but you have to stop constantly to swipe them away from you. They do a little bit of damage, but nothing major. Flashlight is useless still. And this game also has one of the worst escort sections I've ever seen in a game. Oh, there's a trap. I cannot see those things. Maybe if the flashlight actually worked. But yeah, you end up finding Michelle later on, and you end up rescuing her, and she just constantly moves super slow, and then if you get too far away, she'll just sit there and go, hey, over and over. But then she'll also randomly just have a coughing fit. And I really can't see those things. But yeah, it is not fun to do. Alright, well, not doing myself any favors here. Okay. Yeah, and the worst part about the escort portion is just like with other stuff in the game, you have to go through it twice. Second time's not nearly as bad, but still bad enough. I'm not really selling this game very well. As you can see, there are flying fish going by. Get knocked off. There's a game over. The game is super lenient when it comes to dying, though. Basically, anytime that you die, you can just start from like the same section you were in. So, nothing major there. Toads are being mean. Come on. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. There we go. Okay. And that is the wrong way. we'll be coming up to the mountain path next, which isn't too bad. It's where... Oh, my apologies. Really? Really, game? But yeah, this is where you fight the first boss. Or like the first actual boss, I guess. I don't know if I'd really count the gorilla as a boss. But we fight a giant spider. And by fight, I mean we throw like 5 rocks at it and it falls off, but that's okay. This also introduces a thing that we're not going to use in this run, but it's kind of handy if you're playing through the main game. They're basically bomb ants. If you spray them with the insecticide, you kind of disable them and turn them into little bombs so you can chuck at things, but it's time consuming and not worth it. Yep. And the gorilla at the bottom is throwing rocks at me. If you run up to them, they will blow up on you as well, which isn't pleasant. Nope. Not today, little guys. Not today. Alright. I don't think I've actually played through the game in a while, actually watching all the cutscenes, but if memory serves correctly, Michelle was on the bridge. She ends up getting captured by lizard women, because of course, and then Mike tries to save her, but he ends up getting caught by the giant spider, and he's basically just hanging on the edge of the bridge when we get up to there. Okay. Curse you little guys. Just throwing a bunch of rocks at a big explosion factory. And of course, too close, but whatever. Let's keep going. Sad excuse for a boss time. So, like I said, Mike is just kinda hanging on the edge of the bridge. I'm gonna go over here, say hi. Of course, the spider's getting in the way. That's one thing that's a pain about this. There we go. Alright, try and rescue Mike. He dies. And just turn around and keep going. Ray does not care. I mean, he actually does, but we're gonna pretend like he doesn't. Okay. This is the stage that introduces the lizard women as enemies. They will be used for a, well, I wouldn't say puzzle, but you end up reading some notes about some flesh-eating flies that they're not pleasant. They'll kill you in one hit if you walk into the swarm. So what we need to do is go kill something else. That should be good enough. The swarm should be dispersed, assuming I stop running into a log. Yeah. Yeah, the swarm is right here, basically, and they'll, like I said, just insta-kill you. So you end up directing their attention elsewhere by killing some creatures. No, there it is. But yeah, there's a barn at the end of the area. But in order to get to it, I need to get a key. And that's not the right key, but it's needed. Basically where I picked up that note earlier, there was a case on the table next to it. So I gotta run back there, grab that. I'll be good to go. You'll get introduced to a later boss, but we'll talk about that later. Howdy, howdy. Okay. Machete and barn key. The machete is another tool item that you need. I mean, obviously you can use it as a weapon, but there are thicker vines later on that the sickle can't cut, so you just gotta use that instead. Yeah, it's in pretty much the exact same area. Now that I think about it, it's kind of odd that they require you to use the machete on that when you wouldn't be able to get that far without it anyways, because it's a required thing. I don't know. I just play the game, I don't know anything about it. Okay. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Just keep them moving. So here is a giant sandworm. It does giant sandworm things, but we are going to ignore it because we can. You can try and fight it if you want, but it's not worth it, obviously. Hey look, it's people. And then they get eaten by the sandworm. No, go away. Leave me alone. And then in this stage, we end up getting introduced to, I guess, the reverse Rick Steiner. It's a man-faced dog. And they are annoying. Because they will just constantly hound you, unintended. And the weird thing is their attack doesn't seem to, like, register properly hitbox-wise. I mean, that one was a solid hit, obviously, but there are some times where, like, you think you're supposed to get hit and you don't, and other times where you think you're good and You're not so much. So this place is a maze. It is unpleasant if you don't know where you're going. No thanks. I'm going to take a detour. It's not necessarily the best for speed, but it's, I mean, well, if you're trying to go for like world record, but this won't be bad. Okay, here it is. Oh, no, no!
Oh, nuts.
What the crap? They were not supposed to be there. At least those ones aren't insta-death, but... Oh, okay. Never mind. That was stupid of me. It's because I had my flashlight on. I normally don't have it on when I'm going through here. That was my bad. Well, I guess that was a complete waste of time, because I had to use a can of food to get a can of food. I completely forgot that those things are light driven, which is why you spend pretty much all the game with your flashlight off. Shake, shake, shake. No thanks. Please leave. Okay. Alright. Yeah, as you probably saw in the little bonus thing there, one of the things for this stage was to get barbed wire, which you just wrap around the bat and you get a barbed wire bat. But we won't need it because we're getting a good weapon in the next area. Hello. Okay. So, anyways, up here is another nest. You can usually get the 5 hits in before killing those, but it's a little bit safer, obviously. So get the Mystic Plate. It's just a key for later on in the stage. And we're going to head back, and we will get the lance. Not going to need to use it for a while, but it's good to have. Use the plate. Go in. More cutscenes. Alright, and then for some reason Michelle just leaves and goes into the cave, and we have to track her down. There's the gorilla that appears, but thankfully on the first run through, you can actually just, well, I would say avoid them, but you know, you can go around them. Second time through, you have to actually fight it. Kill a giant gorilla. No thanks. Okay, here's the cave that, yeah, I'll wait till later. But storyline-wise, the cave is important. It's the Cave of Time. Don't care. Come on. Obviously, if you get hit by the rocks, instant death. Not a huge deal, though. More dogs. Those kind of are a huge deal, because they're a complete pain. Here we end up meeting up with Michelle again. She is being attacked by little bugs. And I paused instead of moving forward with half a foot to activate the cutscene. Come on, get down here, you bug. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna try something this time. We'll see how poorly it goes. I was having some luck testing it earlier, but... And yes, I'm going to do this the entire section. Nope, okay. See, I wasn't lying earlier. Yeah, normally... Really? Come on, Michelle. Let's go. Because the hope is to try and get her kind of stuck in the fast walking loop. But then this happens. Come on. Like I said, it's only like a single room, but I would rather take Ashley all the way to Resident Evil 4 than deal with this. Oh my goodness. I'm just having absolutely terrible luck here. Really? Come on. Like, it's literally just right here. Just 40 more feet. Come on. There's a pit. And then we go back this way. And surprise, surprise, Beelzebub lives on this island. And he kills Michelle and tosses you into the time pit. And then you go back in time. Ta-da! Oh look, everyone's alive. But on the plus side, you still have everything from your inventory, so second go around is, I mean, it's different anyways, but you don't have to do as much. I don't care about guns. We use them twice. Alright. So here we go. Second loop. Second of two. So, I mean, not terrible. Which is really odd, because just as a personal note, I'm normally not a fan of time loops in video games, but for some reason, some of my absolute favorite games are time loop games. Like this Dark Savior for the Saturn, and then even like Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I guess you can count that as a time loop thing because you have to go through the game twice. So it's just odd. Stuff like Bravely Default I couldn't even get through because I was so sick of the time stuff by the end of it. Tra-la-la. Okay, so there was one thing that, as far as speedrunning the game goes, I did manage to come up with. Let's see if I can get it here. Basically, you end up going up to the shack at the top of the hill and talking to the two people that are up there, and then you have to go back down to where you found the lighter and destroy the nest there. Turns out that you actually can just shoot the nest from the top of the hill and just turn around and go back into the shack and continue the story. But the only downside is it's kind of, you can't see it from the top of the hill. You have to kind of know where you're aiming. It's like my only contribution to this game. Da, 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 da. Come on. Okay.
Try explaining
They're
it
busy
in
fighting
English.
again. Yeah, I basically just added the machete so I don't have to do it later. And the gun, obviously, I kind of need that. So I'm just going to turn this up here for a second. Nope. don't think I'm getting that. Ah, darn. Gonna have to hoof it. At least I didn't hear it. I'm gonna try it anyways, but... yeah. Okay, well, that's disappointing, but... whatever. Do, 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 do. But yeah, you can see on the right side there, one of like the pink flashing things for the special items. Down by the yellow one down there. Probably shouldn't have had my flashlight on. There we go. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, so go back to these two. Gorilla shows up. Really? Thanks, guys. Come on. What am I slashing at? Stop, please. Whatever. Alright, so save the first person. He ended up getting killed by the gorilla in the previous run, so now he's not. Next few sections are pretty easy to run through. Come on, let me through. So, yeah, like I mentioned before, instead of having the sickle this time around, we need the machete, which we have. So, the next area is going to be completely different than the previous run. So it ends up linking back up to where the giant spider was. Oh, come on. I was trying to spray. Go away. Okay. Balance time. No, that was lucky. If you're on a balance beam and the flies come up to you, they can knock you off. Come on. The cutscene there is just to show you that there's like a knapsack strung up in one of the trees that you can shoot down. But it's useless, so. That's not where I want to go. This is where I want to go. Much like the last time, this one's kind of a pain. So you're going to end up getting attacked by a bunch of stuff as you're trying to chop down the vines. Or I'm just going to run into another trap. You know, whatever. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, at least that one's quicker. Off we go. And then the bonus for that one was to get heart mushrooms, which are actually pretty handy. They increase your maximum health. I believe they carry over to New Game Plus stuff. Okay. This place sucks. Unfortunately, I might get a little bit lost. I'm hoping not, but. No thanks.
I better take it easy.
Oh, crap, crap, crap. Actually, you know what? That actually saves me some time. I'm gonna get attacked, but it's better than having to try and cross all those balance beams. Got your Silent Hill moment. Come on, give me that rusty key. Off we go.
Nuts.
No thanks. Away, please, madams. Giant nest in the way, and we just picked a bunch of Molotov cocktails. Wonder what's gonna happen. That's what I'm looking for. Alright. So, we are back to the hillside. This is an alternate route to get back up there. So we're going to end up fighting the giant spider again right now. Except this time we're actually going to save Mike. Of course, I have to get past all of the stupid ants first. And spiders. Come on. Let's actually just do this. Re-equip the rocks and there we go. I don't want to waste the Molotovs on the that might be too close again. We'll see.
Maybe I should eat something.
Yep. Okay, so instead of knocking the spider off, this time we're just going to piss it off. And throw a Molotov at its nest. Oh, that was sad. Okay. I should have healed, but whatever. Certainly not getting world record time this run. But, like I said, they're pretty generous when it comes to retrying. I am going to have to actually heal up though. When you're playing on easy mode, you do have a little bit of regen, but it takes forever, so just gonna not rely on that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the spider sounds like a bird for some reason. I have no idea why. I don't think spiders normally sound like that. Come on. There we go. Spider dead. Mike gives me the key to his briefcase. Time to go steal stuff. Basically, Mike gives us his shotgun, says that he's gonna go to safety, and he moves. And instead of being nice, they force you to walk all the way back here just to get 2 items and then run all the way back. Could have just given that to me right off the bat. Jeez, these spiders just hate this run. Come on. Oh, thanks. So, like I mentioned before, the second time around, this one is much easier to go through. I'm gonna check and see if there's still a can of food in here, though. That's not a can of food. Whatever. I had hopes and dreams. Shattered. Oh, swarm's still there. Crap! Wow. I am not doing well. That's okay. Still pretty sure I'm going to be under the estimate that I gave, so. So that was stupid of me. As before, you have to kill just a single monster at least, and the swarm will go after their corpse instead of you. So let's find a victim. Oh. Ah, crap. Swarm should be gone. Swarm's gone. Okay. Oh, that was stupid of me. Man, I still can't see those things. Next time I run this, I'm not wearing the snowman hood. This line having issues seeing a lot of stuff. Also doesn't help that the game is dark, even with the brightness turned on. But, whatever. It's the path I chose. So, again, we don't need to get the barn key since we already had it. And now we actually have to fight the boss. So there is one thing that you can do. There's a whole bunch of the exploding ant mounds around, and there's actually one that's right by the edge of a cliff. You can lure the worm onto that and blow it up, and it'll just kill it instantly. But I never have any luck with that, so... Where are you? There you are. Shake, shake, shake. Yep. Wait for a second one, and that should be all that we need. Yeah, lowering it onto the edge can be quicker, but the chances of it actually following you out there are slim. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, you're both alive for now. Let's keep going. Alright, back into the maze. Except this time it has 3 times as many creatures in it. Getting in my way. I don't remember if there's a can again, but I'm gonna try and see because I'm lower on health items than I would like to be at this point. Like I said, you can retry, but it doesn't help if you don't have any healing items to bring yourself back up. Alright, let's go see what we got.
Now, if I could just find a napkin.
I had a feeling that's what that was, but... And of course, on top of increasing your max health, it heals you to full too, so super handy. So I should have 2 full heals, and then nothing extra, but that should be good enough to get through the rest of it. Oh, those things make the stupidest noises. don't care about the bonus. Come on. Just keep it going. Okay. This one's straightforward. Pretty much just leads up to the fight with the gorilla. Okay, meet up with Michelle again. And for some reason they forced you to walk 2 feet to get to this cutscene. Oh no, not Robert. Anything but Robert.
Robert?
Oh, Robert's dead.
I'll call for a helicopter. You bring her back.
Somebody called for a helicopter earlier. Anywho's, storyline-wise, this island is kind of cursed. The cave basically is emitting a toxin, and Robert's been on the island the longest, so he ends up dying because of that. But yeah, that's also why you end up getting the gas mask, which is helpful for that. Rude. I must not be getting him well enough on the head. No, okay, that was quicker than I was expecting. So anyways, giant gorilla ends up running into a pillar, and it drops a giant statue on it and crushes it. Alrighty, getting towards the end. Cough, cough. Better put on a gas mask. So, the current plan, storyline-wise, is to go rescue Michelle from the cave, and then leave. You think that's going to go as planned? You've never played a survival horror game before. No thanks. Dogs. I mean, it's not like Beelzebub is associated with flies or anything. was dumb. Smarter move would have been to do the life increasing thing first. This might suck depending on what it does, because it has a poison emitting attack which can hit multiple times. Well, it can also just drop rocks on me. I'm not liking how close this is getting cut. There we go. Alright. Beelzebub is dead. Time to take Michelle and leave. And guess what? Yeah, it's this again. On the plus side, there's no enemies to attack you. I don't think there's any health pickups along the way, unfortunately. Well, that wasn't bad. Because, yeah, she still can do the coughing fits and stuff, or start shouting if you're too far away, or... You know what? Let's actually save. Just in case. This is the last stage, so... there shouldn't be any issues. But we'll see. So anyways, we get out, find out that a helicopter has actually arrived. But surprise, surprise, there's only 4 seats that are available, and there's 5 people. So guess who gets stuck having to walk back? Here, I'll give you a hint, it's me. Actually, I think there's one healing item I can get. We'll see. Oh, come on. I get it. Let me go, please. Alright, off we go. And no, they don't force you to walk through the entire game. That would be awful. No, save point. Not what I need. That's not, I don't care. What was that? Nope, nothing. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Oh, look. It's Robert again. Guess who's turning into a giant bug man? It's not me this time. It's Robert. So Robert's the final boss. He's not too terribly bad most of the time. This is the part that sucks. Because you have to go through... Let's not do that. Let's do that. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. But yeah, there's a crap ton of flies and praying mantises, and it's just a nuisance. Yes, come on. Screw it. Let's just go this route, I guess. Really? Alright. Let's hope my strategy of saving all the shotgun shells pays off.
Maybe I should eat something.
It's also unpleasant to not be able to see anything. Alright. Strategy paid off, I guess. That's time. Robert is dead.
GG.
So, as I mentioned before, there's two endings to the game. They're both almost identical. Ray ends up going off in the boat that you came on, and then in one ending, everything's super peaceful and happy, and in the other ending, Ray like sneezes or something at the end, and you see that Robert's still alive and on the back of the boat. But I don't know what triggers that. So, but yeah, that's Escape from Bug Island. As much as I complain about it, I still absolutely adore this game. It's fun and frustrating, but fun.
Yeah, you did an awesome job. I know that you kept saying at some parts like you were griping at the game, but you can definitely tell that you really enjoy putting a lot of time into this. And thank you so much for sharing it with us.
Yep. Thanks for having me, and hope the rest of the runs go well tonight.
Awesome, thank you. Alright, everybody, do not forget to go ahead and follow Chill Dragoon. Where can we find you?
Just on Twitch. That's pretty much it. I don't really do much else.
Fair enough. Definitely make sure that you follow all our runners. Alright, we are going to take a quick break, get set up for our next run, which is Liminal